Our dear old mum has reached the age of 16, and it's time for her to quit and have a rest. Put up her feet and start to take things easy, 'cause your children think you've done your very best. Happy birthday.
I don't know what I've done to deserve all this. It's only my birthday.
Oh, it's lovely to see the triplets. Look at them, like peas in a pod.
So happy birthday, dear old mum, from your daughter and your pair of loving sons. So happy birthday, dear old mum, from your daughter and your pair of loving sons.
Nice, isn't it, Mum? Took Monty all day.
Well, am I dead or something?
I started working here when I left school, and I've never thought of leaving. Never could. And Mum's taught me all I know.
I think she's probably forgotten more than we'll ever know.
But now it's time for her to hang up her secateurs. I hope I shall not be found wanting. My sister Hilda and I have a vision for this place, and with us together at the helm, we shall transform it. No offence, Mum.
I ain't retiring.
I thought we discussed a new eye, etc., taking us into the 21st century.
This garden centre has been in the family for 150 years. I am not going to stand by and watch you piss it into the wind.
But you said you have to retire at 60. It's the law of the land.
I think the shop's on fire.
Winston, call the fire brigade, quick!
I told him not to overload that plug. These electrics are a death
What
trap.
the hell? Don't make me laugh. That's things! Oh, my life's in that little shop. Every memory I ever had of your father.
Stand back.
Don't be ridiculous!
I got it, Mum!
My things, you fool! My things! I've got them, Mum! I've got them! Don't look! Oh, my God, Monty, you're alive!
Ah!
You complete stoner!
You ain't ready to take over yet. Oh, I gotta sit down. Oh,
I'm 42 years old. You took over when you were 12. You make me feel like Prince Charles.
my past is burning down around my ears, and you're bleating on about someone irrelevant.
If old Mother Plant won't sell, I'll put the kibosh on the whole deal.
Billy. She'll sell.
I would never sell to you at any price, not never, no how.
She's an old flame. What can I tell you?
Where else are the Americans going to put their heliport, eh, Dad? There is nowhere else. It has to be on the river.
We don't need anywhere else. There's more than one way to skin an old lady. Nice day for a barbecue.
Leave you in charge? Don't make me laugh. Where's that ornamental gnome? I'll leave him in charge. At least he won't burn the place down.
Maybe your mum would pay you to rebuild that shed. God knows you could do with the work.
Yeah.
Only my stubborn, stupid mother could turn down a 300 grand offer in this bleeding recession.
What? She knows we're strapped for cash at the moment.
Oh, she wouldn't dream of giving up her poxy garden centre to help out the family.
300 grand? Oh, even if she only gave us some.
I thought they couldn't give Docklands away.
Oh, what would I do without you, Hilda? Oh, my body is racked with pain, the like of which I've never had to endure before.
Sure you don't want me to call the doctor?
What for? He's got me down as a hypochondriac. I said to him, hypochondriacs get ill as well, you know. Your brother. Men. Always trying to take over.
Well, we'll show 'em. Won't we, Els?
Get down to the garden centre and find me their Achilles heel.
They won't sell to you.
Don't mention my name. Smile. They'll sell to you. Billy, we're riding the razor's edge through this recession. On the one side, heaven. The other side, hell.
You should have known she'd never retire.
Then why did she say she would?
To keep morale up.
I sort of thought that was why we'd been working our butts off for the past lifetime. Take over. This place, Hilda. This place could be an island of beauty amidst a sea of grey. Our garden could bring happiness to all who venture through our front gates. People would come from miles around just for the experience. The sounds, the smells, the sights. Tulips, marshmallows, palm trees, chestnuts, ivy-clad gazebos, harps, hot chocolate, monkeys, sunflowers, butterflies. At the very heart, my love.
Do you know what we need? A skip. In the end, you still got this place and you still got your band.
You serve him, Hilda. I don't have the heart.
Need any help?
Hello there, how are you?
All right.
I'm looking for some ideas for my garden. It's a mess. I want it totally transformed. Have I come to the right place?
Like I say, sir, this letter fortuitously dropped into my lap. And so I wanted to confidentially come and see you. Confidentially, mind. You know, he's my old girl when all's said and done.
Yes, but we were interested in purchasing an office property in that area, so who knows, the garden centre might be of interest to my clients as well.
Well, I'm a builder. I know the value of things. Oh, I agree with you, it's a fair price. I mean, our gap is beyond repair.
Well, I can't get embroiled in family squabbles.
But if I can get to sell, you would still be interested. Of course. I'd be working as your, kind of estate agent kind of thing. Normally I'll be too busy. But, what with the recession, etc., well, one-eyed builders are always the first to go. Need I say more?
If it's mine this month, you'll get £5,000. Do you have any little ones?
Yeah. 2. Girls. Wow.
Bloody good, that. Bloody good.
Yeah, you went for that one, Mon.
We're wasted in a place like this, wasted.
While we're on the subject.
Well, we've had a bit of bad news from the landlord, Monty. Didn't want to say nothing until after the rehearsal. You done that song wicked, Mont.
We're being replaced by a karaoke machine.
A karaoke machine?
He wants to appeal to a new clientele.
Well, isn't that absolutely typical? Decisions are being made by people with no vision. When are they going to cotton on? It isn't about the fast buck anymore, it's about the quality, about the beauty.
Any chance you shifting your gear by Friday? I'm having the place toshed over the weekend.
I'm going to have to start shifting rocks myself.
Hey, lads, anybody got any drugs?
Come and take a break.
Ought to beaver on, etc.
Why?
Have you got any ideas or what?
I'll leave it all in your capable hands. Australian.
Really? Have you been here long?
No, it's rented. I've got a low boredom threshold. I'd like to move on. Onwards and upwards.
Do you work round here, if it's not too...
I'm living off my golden handshake from a city job. One of those whiz kids. Now I'm looking for a more mellow occupation.
We could cover the back fence with clematis. It's beautiful from spring to autumn.
You're in charge. Oh. I thought you'd have contact lenses for such an up-and-down job.
They do slip a bit in the hot weather, but my mum reckoned the bigger frame suited me.
She ever suggested you have calipers fitted?
I need them for football.
Ah, what position do you play?
I'm a Millwall fan.
That £5 would see us sweet, Faith.
Your mum won't never sell. She'll be running that place when she's 100.
Not without Brother Monty's help, she won't.
What do you mean?
She couldn't keep the place going without him. And if someone drives a wedge between them, not going to be too tricky after last night's debacle, eh? Einstein with a forearm smash, eh?
Supporter, but Mum doesn't like to talk about it, memories and what have you.
She must be some lady bringing up you lot on her Todd.
And running a business. Yes!
That time she was considering a well-earned retirement.
Oh, don't you start. No one likes us. We are Millwall.
I think she's been very unfair. But you've worked all your life to keep that place afloat, and all she does is ridicule your ideas.
I'm determined to transform that humble garden centre into something so glorious, so profound.
I know, bruv. I know. The plantation. Sounds blinding.
You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Sort of. Disney, innit?
Yeah. Well, making people happy, that's all I'm on about.
Yeah. You should withdraw your labour. She couldn't manage without you. Then she'd understand what you're feeling.
She couldn't manage without me, you're right there.
Of course she couldn't. Let her see that. She'll be begging you to come back. Then you can start putting your own plans into action.
All right, Mum? Had a nice night?
Having spent the day struggling with the insurance forms, I needed to unwind.
I want to talk to you about retiring.
When I'm dead, you can pick through my possessions like a vulture.
Oh, Mum.
Well, that's how you make me feel. Your dad'd turn in his grave listening to you harangue me. The sacrifices I've had to make for you.
Mum, I'm in my prime. I could make things so much better. I just keep things ticking over now. I'm young, buzzing. Let me have a go. Let me have a go and I shall not be found wanting.
Give you the rope and you'd hang yourself. What are you doing?
I'm leaving home. I'm packing.
Don't be daft. Do you want your cocoa?
Mum, it was always understood that I was going to take charge.
You never said when.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, Hilda.
He reckons he's leaving home.
It's night time. Do you want a cocoa?
I offered. Turned his nose up, he did.
Where's my old melody makers?
Them old magazines?
They were under my bed. You've been in my room.
The mice got to them.
Well, what do you want them for? How long are you going for?
I'll come back when I'm in charge. Not for reasons megalomaniacal. I have a dream for this place, but my life is turning into a nightmare.
Aren't those my cards? Oh, no, I haven't. I was only saying.
People shouldn't say things they don't mean.
Where are you going to go?
Batman's boat.
You ain't taking the van?
You can't drive.
I paid for it.
All right, I'll get a cab. Stubborn to the bitter end.
Go in the morning. I'll make you a sandwich.
She can stop me going any time she wants. She knows what she's got to say. Even the little man, the downtrodden, can make decisions, and sometimes those decisions can have undreamt of effects. I cite Lech Walesa, the man who threw the first brick in Eastern Europe. Mum, if I walk out that door, you'll be throwing away the baby and keeping the bathwater.
You shan't bully us, Monty.
I shall go, Mum. I shall. I shall go. Tell her, Hilda.
We got to be strong. Look after each other.
I wish we had a dog.
This is the dawning of a new age for me, Batman.
I got more shut-eye when Nellie the Greek stopped over.
You've been a bit of a stoat since your divorce, haven't you?
Well, when you got a body like mine, why not share it? You're not seeing that red head of yours anymore?
Nah. Turned out I was a bit of a fatal attraction for her. I thought I'd better ease off the throttle a bit. Who does breakfast?
You does.
I don't mind having a bash. Life on the ocean wave, eh, Batman? What's this, an experiment? Does this thing go? We could have a little cruise on the river later.
I wouldn't have been able to swap it for a V-Reg TR7 if it went. I'm a piano teacher, not a mechanic.
I don't believe you. I'll have a little tinker with it. Mum and Hilda will be up by now. I'll give it till tea time before they realise they cannot cope without me.
Oh. We need Monty back.
I will not be cajoled by my own kith and kin.
Well, what about employing someone?
They'd only want paying.
Well, don't you think it would be money well spent?
Me and your gran kept the place open every day during the Blitz. If Mr. Sodding Hitler couldn't beat us, I'm damn sure Montgomery won't. Now get the wheelbarrow.
Where's the brakes?
Here, get your shoes rehealed.
Yeah, things are looking up.
Well, now the Rotherhithe cowboy is off his horse, all that remains is the Millwall Virgin.
Well, she could do with rehealing.
Yeah, and uppers replaced. Now, work your way into her soul.
If you sold a business, you could have heaven on earth. You love Clacton.
Just 'cause Monty's done a Fletcher Christian doesn't mean that I'm ready to throw in the towel. He's abandoned me and his poor sister, who's got enough problems of her own to worry about.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know how he can live with himself.
As far as I'm concerned, he's struck out the family Bible.
Do Mum some toast, Winston?
Not if Marmite's your best offering. Look, you ain't got a job. I got one spare.
What?
You are my only son and heir now, after all.
But
Now, which of you girls is gonna nip out and get your old gran some marmalade?
Don't mind if I tag along, do you?
No. No, of course not. It's nice.
What's your favourite flower?
Lily.
No one knows what a lily's like when it's in the ground. It just needs a bit of sun, a bit of water, a lot of nurturing. And hey, presto! You should brush your hair forward a bit.
What? To keep birds off the grass seed, you mean?
I don't know why you go on like that. Been hiding your light under a bushel for too long.
What are you like? Nice. Billy?
I have often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. Suddenly am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live.
Here, how much?
Close, mate. Shut.
well, don't look so gormless. We got to eat. Put it back.
Time waster.
Ah, I had a little bet with myself you'll be here before we got back.
Thing is, Mum thinks you may have inadvertently taken one of our towels.
What?
You know what she's like, Monty.
25 years I slave away for that harridan, and instead of asking me back nicely...
The thing is, she's asked Winston nicely. She's persuaded him to work at the garden centre, him having no work.
For Judas? You prodigal! What are you doing?
Having a pipe.
You know what I'm talking about. You tell me to get out, then you sneak in my place.
I told you to withdraw your labour, not half scared the ladies to death.
Don't nonce me off, Winston. What is the point of me withdrawing my labour if you're going to come and work here, eh? Hey, you see?
Oh, shut your face.
You reckon you're on an earner out of this, don't you?
A third of it's mine.
You'd earn more on the dole. What are you up to? Mum!
Winston, can you give me a hand with some peat that needs loading?
Oh, sure, Mum. That's what I'm here for.
I don't want to see you again until you shut up about all those silly ideas. Disney in Millwall.
Truth, dare, kiss or promise.
I'll break the habit of a lifetime and go for truth, eh?
You given her one yet?
Who?
Old green-fingered Flo, whatever she's called.
No. I'm flirting. That's all I need to do with Hilda Plant. Putty.
You're a chip off the old step block.
Well, she's the key to unlock us the heliport.
My money's on Winston selling his family down the river before you smarm Hilda into action.
How much?
I'll tell you what, Mum. I don't mind doing my bit, but Superman, I ain't. I mean, Hilda's tired, because up to when I came on the scene, She'd been carrying the rest of the workforce.
That's not why you're tired, is it, Auntie Hilda?
Did you sort out the books?
Auntie Hilda's got a page 7 fella.
Don't be silly, girls.
And who grew us out in the fencing?
Monty.
No wonder he's gone off to find himself. And when he does, I just hope he can live with himself. The mess he's left here.
What's the matter with the fencing?
Well, I managed to sell it, but basically I had to give it away.
What about the books?
Not good.
So is the business actually losing money?
Yeah, I don't mind. Trimmed and highlighted a bit. Sort of brush forward, but keeping whatever.
I'll have you look at $1 million. Can't be bad for £18.50, eh?
Oh. Hello, Mum.
Oh. I want you to run me into the high street. I've got to see the bank manager.
Oh, right. Sure. I think you should prepare yourself for the worst, though. I just, well, I had a word with him on the phone.
Oh, and we'll pop into the solicitor on the way home. I want to amend my will.
OK. Yeah, OK. Sure. Leave that, Hills. I'll do it when we get back, all right?
Winston!
Yeah, come in.
Well, you've got to hand it to these Japanese. They know what the public wants.
It's a sight more popular than the Nashville Noise.
What have you done to your hair?
Does it look all right?
Yeah, it does, actually.
Thanks.
How's things on the home front?
I think I think he's trying to sabotage the garden centre.
Yeah, well, that don't surprise me one iota.
That geezer's not got the passion.
You know, it's not nice grassing on your brother.
To your other brother, let me tell you, it's fine.
I mean, there may have been a reason for it. He's put poison in the water tank, I think. I saw him tinkering. And the plants are wilting.
I'm going home to talk to Mother. She's got to be told. Winston's trying to sabotage the business. Yes, I know. Incredible, isn't it? Flabbergasting. More heartbreaking. Must be worse for you, owing to the fact that you liked him. Well, now, you've got to do what's right by me and Hills. I mean, the garden centre's like our heritage. You'll never answer me, will you? Never have, never will. Well, today's going to be a day you're going to remember for the rest of your life, because today's the day the worm turned. Oh, too much bother for you to listen, is it? Well, tough. For 42 years, I've lived in fear of you, what you would say, what you would think, but no longer. Gosh, that felt good. Oh, Mum. Talk to me now. Forgive me, I had to tell you. You see that, don't you? Cruel to be kind, etc. You're looking so pale. You can't go getting ill. You're the mum. You're so cold, Mum. Oh, my God, you're dead. You haven't been listening to a single word I've been saying, have you? Well, isn't that just typical? Oh, my God, you're dead! Dead? Oh. Let us be united in our grief, brother.
Sure.
I know all about what you've been up to. You behaved badly, but today, least said, soonest mended.
We'll see about who's behaved badly, shall we, come Judgment Day. First time I've seen him not wearing black, and it's to my mother's funeral.
All right, Uncle Monty.
You're young. You've only known her in the last few years, but I tell you, she's... I'm going to miss your nan, Susie.
So where are you going to live now she's dead?
I shall live in the house and build the plantation as a memorial to her.
We don't think that's appropriate.
What?
You're not coming back to the house.
Says who?
You harangued her to death about retiring.
What are you talking about? I never did. I love that woman. I love that woman. Faults and all.
She died of a broken heart, and you broke it.
You ain't coming back home, Monty.
At time of great sorrow, we all need the open hand of friendship.
My deepest sympathies.
Oh, I'm so glad you could make it, Mr. Willis? Yes. My wife, Faith. This is, Mother's old, friend.
Oh, Enchanty.
Well, if the worst comes to the worst, Mont, you can always crash on the boat.
Look at him, bloody lord of the manor all of a sudden.
Don't start nothing, Mont. Not here, not today.
Your sister, Mont. I think black's her colour.
Who's that young buck she's with?
Lovely service, wasn't it?
I understand you're the daughter. My deepest sympathies. I was an old friend of your mother's.
I don't know why, but I never thought Mum would die. She was hypochondriac. Still, I suppose even hypochondriacs get ill and die. Sorry, Billy.
Don't be daft.
It's nice of you to come, without me turning on the waterworks, etc.
You should be proud of your mother's life. You should celebrate it.
She could be really cantankerous, but I always knew.
You know, every time you smell a rose, or out there and the sun warms you back, you should think, that's my mum smiling down on me. What am I doing?
It was a nice service, wasn't it? I mean, the vicar didn't even know Mum, but he made it seem as though he did.
Things are brilliant. Perfect. The business. It's all over. Yours. It's just that, I've still got to feed the hungry mouse in my family.
Are you asking for an advance?
I mean, if that's all right, yeah.
Well, this is hardly the time.
Oh, yeah. Tempus fugit. Yeah. I can see it all now. Razed to the ground. I won't shed no tears. Yeah, I better get back in, because, you know.
I'm going to make you proud of me.
You still here?
Apparently.
Put all her knickknacks in a box, and that's it. Life over. Finished. Forgotten.
She won't be forgotten. You'll remember her.
This room's already like a museum. She's only been dead 5 minutes and the life has left it. Suddenly I feel like I've got to be respectful to a cup she used to drink out of. Drawers full of panty girdles have suddenly become icons.
If you've got something to say, just say it.
I thought I already had done. This place has nothing to do with you in any case.
It's my home. And Hilda and I don't want to sell it.
Oh, no. No, pal, no. Look, you used to live here, but you left.
And now I'm back, because a third of this gap is mine.
Look, this is Mum's house to do with as she wished.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Yeah. Mum got very close to me and Faith towards the end.
Towards the end? You're not kidding towards the end. The last week, the 20 years before that, it was muggins.
Look, she was determined to leave the garden centre to me and Faith rather than have you fritter it away on some balmy notions.
Yeah, chick,
Yeah. Look, it's kill or be killed, Monty.
Fair enough.
It's off! It's off in the car!
Like a couple of fishwives at your mother's funeral? If you got no respect for yourselves, at least have a bit for Mum. He's a copy of her will.
Dear children, some things can never be divided. I tried to divide my affection for you all, but Winston, being a money-grubbing toad, and Monty, having his head so far in the clouds he couldn't see what a fool he was making of himself, it wasn't always easy. Hilda's love and dedication has earned her my entire estate. Her father would have been proud of the selfless way she has sacrificed her life for that of the garden centre. Your affectionate mother.
The party's over, Winston. Collect your family and go.
Hills?
It was me that drained the water barrel. Get out!
Sorry, Hills.
How are we going to build a plantation if you're fighting like a fishwife?
gonna do it? Hey, Hilda?
Of course we are.
I can't believe that vindictive old woman's left everything to Hilda.
So I believe you owe me?
Not yet, I don't. First, you get in there and spin her a yarn. Schmooze me, my heliport.
Have no fear. Billy's here.
Here, you're gonna have to watch him. You're wanting a wage next. See you on the bridge in 2 hours.
Yep.
What do you reckon?
I reckon you're a natural.
Come on, darling, I'll catch you.
Oh, what are you like?
Jump! I love it here.
It's nice, isn't it?
No, I mean being with you. Together. I just wish it could be forever.
You're a contemptible, avaricious, unemployed builder who'd rat on his own family to save his own infested carcass. What do you think, Winston?
I don't think it's a lost cause yet.
You're wasting my time. You don't own the garden centre, your sister does.
So I'm not getting the advance then? Is that it?
I could have had my teeth capped while we've been talking. Go away!
I invested in... stupidly. But it's not your problem.
Has it all gone wrong?
Americans. Huh. I wanted to take you there. That's why I hadn't said anything. I wanted to be a surprise, me and you. My alleged partner has done the dirty on me, leaving me to face a huge debt. Or bankruptcy.
Oh, that's awful. Tell the police.
Nah, I'm liable. Small print. Leaves me owing a lot of people a lot of money. Dangerous people. I'm gonna have to leave you. And this place. I was falling in love.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Well, I got Mum. Where's Hilda?
Typical. She'd forget her own head if it is loose.
She inherits everything and don't bother to tip up. I ain't got time to hang around. Let's get on with it.
We'll scatter, Mum, and go our separate ways.
You've got every right to hate me. I'm detestable. I'm a horrible, horrible person.
You have been. I mean you are. Life ain't been easy for you since you lost your eye, I know that.
God knows I let my family down. I let you down. Let our Hilda down.
All the time we hit crossroads. Who knows which paths we're supposed to take?
Maybe when I wake up in the morning, we'll be kids again.
Would you play it different?
Truth.
Go on.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a word to faith. Thing is, after all said and done, you've never stopped being my brother.
It's just the three of us now.
This place always was a carsy. Filth. Filth. Filth everywhere.
Well, this is very, very kind of you.
My dear, to do an act of simple unselfishness, not motivated by greed or profit. You do have the deeds.
Were you a great friend of Mother's?
She has a place in my heart. Excuse me.
everything's going to be all right, Billy.
Now, I'll lend you £80,000. You give me the deeds of the garden centre as security. Now, you can give the 80,000 to Billy, right? And I'll take care of it until we dock. To absent friends.
Given Billy £80,000.
He was in trouble.
Well, so are you now. Where did you get 80k?
Well, I had to meet this chap. He's a friend of Billy's. He's really nice. He lent it me.
Friend of Billy's?
It's all right. He was a friend of Mum's as well. He was here at the funeral.
What's his name?
Oh, Monty, you'd have done the same. I know you would.
What's the bloke's name?
Wesley Willis. He's really nice. I had to give him the deeds as security, but he doesn't even want interest.
Well, Wesley Willis is the man who's been trying to buy this place.
Hilda, you fool! This toy boy's taken you for a ride!
He's not a toy boy!
He's a confidence trickster. Oh, it all falls horribly into place.
He loves me!
You borrow 80 grand from someone who's desperate to buy the garden centre, and you give it away to Billy?
He loves me, I know he does. He told me.
Where is he? Where's his bloody friend? Oh, I'm going to tear him limb from limb.
He had to go to America for a few days.
Fool! You poor, helpless fool! You've thrown it all away on the promise of a kiss.
Well, that's all you know. You don't know anything about me and Billy. He has kissed me, actually. And he wants to be with me forever because he loves me.
Haven't you ever seen these old films? Where the lonely spinster starts getting her hair done and then sells Papa's ranch to help her young beau out of a tight corner.
Well done, Monty.
And the van needs its MOT.
In every seed a flower sleeps and waits for spring to be released. Waiting for the rainy season. In every seed of blossom lies, waiting for the sun to rise. A white snowdrop and a pink carnation. I'm flowered up with expectation. Flower